In this video, I am going to show you how to grant access to team members to a student profile on the QTrobot online dashboard. QTrobot supports teamwork in student interventions, meaning multiple professionals and supporting staff can work together to deliver interventions using QTrobot, enhancing a student's development and learning across different disciplines. Alright, let's open our QTrobot online dashboard, accessible at qtluxi.com. In previous videos, I showed you how to create a student profile and how to add a team member so a colleague can receive an invitation link and join QTrobot users. Now, let's see how we can assign students to a team member. You can simply open your team members space by clicking on Team Members on the main page or from the main dashboard navigation. Now, you can create a new team member or select an existing one. Next to each team member's name, you will see different icons indicating the team member's title and role. Additionally, you will find an icon labeled Learners. By clicking on this icon, you can see the students assigned to this team member. In this space, click on the Assign New Learner button. You will see a list of your student profiles. Select the student name that you want to assign to this team member. Now that we have selected our student name, we can give different levels of access to this team member. By default, each team member can only modify and review the goals and activities they have created for a learner. However, you can enable them to observe, monitor, and modify all of the students' educational goals, regardless of whether these goals are created by them or by other colleagues. Let's discuss specific cases when you might want to allow a team member to observe or modify other team members' assigned goals for the student. Imagine a senior team member who is coordinating a student's IEP and needs to know all the student's current learning goals and achievements. By turning these toggles on, you allow this team member to see not only their own assigned and utilized educational activities, but also what other team members are doing for the student. This way, the senior team member can ensure the student receives all necessary support to achieve their IEP goals. Now, imagine assigning this student to a team member responsible for only a portion of the student's IEP, such as delivering speech interventions or social skill interventions, while other colleagues handle different goals. In this case, if you leave the toggles off, this team member cannot see what other colleagues are doing for the student using QTrobot and cannot modify the plans created for the student's education by other colleagues. Great! Now, let's assign our student, and we can see that the student is assigned to this colleague. You can also perform this task directly from the student profile. Let me quickly show you how. Go to our student repository and select one of the students. Next to the student name, you will see an icon for team members. Click on it and select a team member. Now, this team member is granted access to the student, and they will see the student listed under their student list. One last note, if you have assigned an assistant role to a team member, you will need to select a supervisor for them when you assign a student. This way, the goals and assigned activities will be defined by the supervisor, and the assistant team member can receive the assigned activities directly from their supervisor and run them on QTrobot. That's it. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us.